Hey everyone, it's me again, Brittany, and I'm here today with a pretty exciting video. I'm doing a part 2 to my reacting to book talk / is book talk worth the hype video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will link it up above. I'm sorry if the audio is different in this one. I have actually already filmed this video, and it was in editing that video that I realized my mic is broken. I thought it was my fault, but no, it's actually broken, so we'll figure out what's going on with that as soon as support gets back to me. But right now I'm just using my boyfriend's mic, so shout out to him, but if the audio sounds different, it's because of that. Also, excuse the energy in this video because, again, I have already filmed it, so I'm kind of interested to see how this one goes because I'm not gonna be reacting to the same book talks, but I am really excited still to do it. I mean, it's just gonna be a similar concept. We're gonna look over book talks, we're gonna see if they're funny, if they're not. I almost never get them on my For You page, so we'll go on a hunt for them. First, I do want to say a big ol' thank you to the sponsor for today's video, which is Book of the Month, so let's talk about them. Book of the Month is an online book subscription service that's super popular and fast growing that really focuses on the book and the reading experience for the reader. Their mission is to promote new and emerging authors, and they do so by vetting through hundreds of books every single month to find the 5 books that they feel are going to be the best picks for their subscribers. And these books are always going to be new or even early release hardcover fiction books, and they're doing this at an incredible price. But they've also given me a code for you guys to use, and that code is my name, Brittany. I believe if you follow the link in the description box below, it'll also send you to their website with the coupon included. But either way, if you use my code Brittany, your first box will actually only be $9.99. They also have a skip policy, meaning that this is a risk-free service. So if there's any months that you decide that you don't like any of the book picks or you just need to halt it for that month, then your credit can just be moved on over to the next month and you won't be charged, which I think is really helpful, especially for indecisive people like me. Let me go over really quick what the book picks for October are, starting with the one in the box. The one in the box is going to be The Lincoln Highway by Amor Towles, and this is actually a historical fiction book, and Amor Towles is actually a repeat author of theirs, and it takes place in the 1950s where Emmett goes on an adventure with his brother and 2 of his friends, and shenanigans ensue. Next we have The Perishing by Natasha Deone, and this is a pretty interesting concept of a novel. It is considered speculative fiction, and this is also an early release. It's taking place in the 30s and has to do with a pioneering journalist and explores shifts in time, identity, and love. Next we have a literary fiction, which is Harlem Shuffle by Colson Whitehead, which is actually a historical heist story. And then the 2 most spooky-ish reads, in my opinion, I saved for last, and that's going to be The X-Hex by Aaron Sterling, and this is considered a rom-com about a powerful hex that gets put on an X, and getting a spell put on you. It's pretty self-explanatory, it's in the title. But it seems like it would be really, really fun. It's like the good time, good feels kind of spooky book, And on the other end of the spectrum, we have a thriller, and this one's Everything We Didn't Say by Nicole Bart, which is an early release book, and it has to do with a girl that got pushed out of her hometown in high school after a horrific crime got tied to her family, and her actually returning to this hometown years later and trying to figure out what happened. Besides those, they actually did also send some of their new add-ons that they added to their website. Book of the Month also offers add-ons to their subscribers so that if there's ever a book from past boxes or anything like that that you might want to check out, you can just add it on to your subscription and pay a little bit extra, but then you get the Book of the Month edition, which is really cool. And I didn't expect these to come in, but we have Apples Never Fall by Liane Moriarty and The Book of Magic by Alice Hoffman, and I believe that last year we got Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman, so I'm assuming same series. But yeah, those are going to be the October book picks. Book of the Month has been an amazing supporter of my channel, so thank you so much to them for continuously supporting my channel. And if you do want to check them out and get your first box for $9.99, just use my code Brittany or check down in my description box below. And just thank you to them and thank you to you guys, because honestly, without your support, I would never get opportunities like this, and I love working with Book of the Month. So thank you to you guys for being so cool. And, you know, now back to the video. Like I said, I'm not really sure how this is gonna go because I have already filmed this. Honestly, this whole thing was inspired by one specific video that came across my For You page, and I was like, wow, this is hilarious. I love it so much. I should do another reacting to book talk video. Just as a disclaimer, I will not be individually tagging every person that I watch. If you do want to see more from this person, their username will be still in the screen recording, so just pause the video and look them up that way. I'm sorry if that's extra added effort. But this doesn't mean that I don't respect them or want them to get any support. Obviously, the screen recording will have their user. I would like them to get credit for the things that they do. Start with the video that kind of inspired this video concept. It's gonna be... Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's this one.
Do I like reading? Yes. Can I tell you what book or story I'm reading? No, thank you. I'd like to gatekeep that for my own mental stability and to preserve the tiny shred of respect you might have left for me. Like, don't go around asking me for book recommendations, because I have not read a single book that can be shared with the public normally, or that doesn't have the main characters just full scale going at it in forever. So like, don't ask me. Do I like...
I love this video so much. I love it so much. It perfectly puts into words how I feel about my reading tastes. I mean, it's hilarious because even having a platform where I talk about books, you would think that I feel confident giving recommendations, but I really don't. I know what I like, I know what I don't like. That's really only applicable to me at all times. I think all of us can relate to being out in your daily life, at work or something, and then a person will ask you, oh my gosh, you read? Can you give me a book recommendation? What are you reading right now? And you just kind of forget either every single book you're reading, or you currently can only think of the one book you're currently reading and you don't want to recommend that. I mean, it's just, please don't ask me what books I'm reading. I need to gatekeep it for my own mental stability. That is just, it's so true. I know what books I like. Are they quality? Not always. Am I ashamed of them? Not really. Do I want to explain them though? No. I just want to read. I just want to read books and have a good time while doing it, and there's not a lot of thought that's going into it, which I know, that's ironic. A reader should have thoughts going behind their mind. This is my escape. Let me have it. I mean, it's even to the point where a lot of times people ask me what my tattoo is. They're like, oh, what does it say? And I'll tell them, Rattle the Stars. And they go, oh, what's that from? Oh, it's from one of my favorite fantasy books. And normally they leave it at that. But occasionally I'll have the one person that's like, what's that book? And either I'll tell them Throne of Glass and they're just lost. So it's like, why did you ask me? You don't know it. That's fine. Or they'll be like, what's it about? And I just don't want to explain it, guys. I just don't. I just really don't. I don't know. I saw this one today. It is considered a book talk, so I figured we could just watch it together.
Am I going crazy when I even
I'll probably have to...
Am I right back where I started 14 years ago? Wanna guess the end?
I'll probably have to like mute this sound. It's the Bo Burnham song, like a little bit of everything all of the time. You know what I'm talking about? But it's like Kaz Brecker. Okay, let's keep watching. This was so cool. I have seen this sound going around, and it's always like, the way that you say this is either pointing you as being a hero or a villain, so I went to the original, and the original was this video that I could find, and I just thought it was cool that this sound that I like so much started as a book talk about Kaz Brecker. From here, let's actually just go to the book talk hashtag. I probably won't show all of the videos that I've already seen because I wanted this to be more of a reaction. We'll see how it goes though. Oh, you know what? This one I did see and I do want to watch it because I was shocked.
More weird things that happen in bookshops. People don't always agree with all the books that we have on display. So we have to do this. Run around whenever the store is between customers and make sure that people haven't taken books that they don't agree with and turn them around so that the back is facing the front instead of the cover. More weird.
This is so annoying to me. Like, in all honesty, every single day, I lose a little bit more of my faith in humanity. People are just so obnoxious. So obnoxious. Okay. Let's do... See, I've seen some of these, so it makes it hard because I know I said I didn't want to rewatch all the ones that I watched, but I do want to watch this one with you. I think it's a great example of how book recommendations go on Book Talk. This one, I mean, it threw me off the first time I watched it. Maybe now, in this second going, I'll understand it better. But it's really impressive, like, well made. And I think that the book recommendations are really cool on Book Talk, so let's just watch it.
Don't read this book at night. This is Verity, a book by Colleen Hoover that I will now be reviewing honestly. No spoilers here. Disclaimer, this book is so 18 plus that I honestly think I could have read this on my deathbed at 80 and still not have been ready. Do not read this book if you're a child, or if there is any child left inside of you. This book will kill it and leave you empty. Alright, premise. Lowen is a struggling author given the miraculous opportunity to co-write the last 3 books of a popular best-selling series. Its original author, Verity, is living at home, medically incapacitated and functionally brain dead following a serious accident. So, her sexy house husband invites Lowen to stay with them at their enormous, non-threatening mansion in the middle of nowhere while she goes through Verity's office. Lowen soon finds something Verity never wanted published, and shit gets weird and nothing is sacred. Plot. Jaw-droppingly insane the whole time. There are no brakes on this train, and we are completely off the rails, sweetheart. You think things won't get worse? They do. The romance is also just absolutely cursed. It's great. Good luck putting this one down. You'll want to, but you can't. Castaways. We are castaways. Anyways, I hated everything and everyone, and I feel like I need a shower and a nightlight. I might never read a book again. 5 stars. Don't read this book at night.
Okay, I didn't understand it the second time around. I think I'm too easily distracted. Like, yes, this is well made. I can't tell you what this book is about. It's about an author who's functionally brain dead, who is inviting a ghost author to finish her book, but then she finds something that was never meant to be published, and it's a this book is a thrill. I'm assuming the sexy husband somehow gets with this other I'm just so... How is this a scary book? I guess that's where I'm lost. Like, I know it's supposed to be. Just, let's see if she has other stuff. A chaotic... Oh, so it is a chaotic review. So that... I'm a chaotic person, but I think chaotic reviews are too much for my chaotic personality to absorb. Should I watch one that I do know, or one that I haven't read? I don't know if my brain can handle it. Okay, let's do Midnight Library.
If you were in the
Oh, I've liked this! I've liked this! Okay.
Every major life choice you've ever made, and or filled with an acute sense of indecision and anxiety every time you enter the journal aisle at Barnes & Noble, I have a book for you. This is The Midnight Library, a novel by Matt Haig that I will now be reviewing honestly. Plot. Protagonist Nora Seed is having a categorically bad time. With no passions, no future, no bangers on her TBR, and many regrets, she decides there is nothing left in her life worth living for. An attempt to end it all accidentally lands her in the Midnight Library, a place between life and death wherein each of an infinite number of books transports Nora to where she'd be in life how she made one decision in her past differently. So begins a race against both regret and the clock as Nora tries to figure out which life, if any, she wants to keep living. Importance. Nora is compassionately written and bitterly relatable, and her journey is an attempt to answer the question, of all of the places I could have been, why did I end up here? In a way that is honest, sanguine, and kind. This book has been done before, but this is the first and only story that clicks for me, in part because it is clearly informed by the genuine struggle of its author. It's catharsis in 288 pages, and a must-read for anybody who sees a bit of themselves in Nora Seed. This book isn't for everybody, but if it's for you, it could change your life, or at the very least, it can make you feel a little bit less alone. Either way, it's worth a go. 5 stars. If you're in the business...
I think that what I like about their reviews is that you aren't just getting the plot and summary, it's more of just the feeling that they had while reading the book, which can be a little confusing, but that's on me. These are really well done. Will Smith is on Book Talk? I don't know if I want to watch that. Oh my gosh, wait, okay, I did see this one. This one's worth it. This one's worth rewatching. Let's watch it.
I was at a bookstore and found a cat sleeping on the shelf. His name is Zeus. He hopped up on my shoulders to finish his nap. I was at a bookstore.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I want a bookstore cat. Oh my god, this is about to be... How did I forget that was her uncle? That's about Penelope Douglas's book. Is it Credence? Yeah, it's right there. It's Credence. I forgot that was her uncle and her cousins. I feel uncomfy now that I remembered that. I read that book. Convincing you to read books based off their aesthetics. Aesthetics. What did I just say? Aesthetics. No, because We Were Liars is the one that they're holding up there, and I don't like We Were Liars. I just really don't.
Oh my god, there's only one bed? No, literally, I asked for a double twin downstairs. I will take the floor. I will. Well, I didn't bring pajamas, so all I have are these. But we should put pillows between each other. That way we don't touch. Did it start raining? Oh my god, I'm afraid of thunder. Yeah, I get so scared. I'm gonna change it there, so don't look. Please don't look. Okay? Oh my god, there's only...
I love that. I love that there's only one bed trope. I know it's been done, and it's good every time, in every iteration, I swear. Oh god, it's good. Let's see more of their videos.
Hand me my broom. What do you mean I don't have a broom? Very well, hand me the book. Let me ask you something. Do you want to be a witch? Do you want love? Do you want Molly Gray, hot ex named Reese? Who do you want more with in order to save your town?
Reese? Did she say Reese?
Book of the month, can they get this? Oh, yes, they can.
Ironically, this video is sponsored by Book of the Month, and I think that one was too.
Do I smell someone reading? What book are you reading? No, you can tell me what book are you reading. Yeah? I won't judge you. Oh, that's like, it's a really good book. You didn't realize that your brain was made out of cottage cheese?
Oh no, I hope I'm not like this when people tell me what book they're reading. I have a weird feeling that I might be, though. Oh, here. You're hiding. Come out. There you go. You're still hiding. There we go. Nice.
You know, with broken glass between your ears.
Oh!
I didn't realize that. This book actually came out 3 hours ago. Did you read it? What do you mean you didn't read it? Actually, I already read it, and I'm writing the sequel for the author. What book are you? No, I'm not gonna judge you. I swear I'm not gonna judge you. Just show me the book. Do I smell?
I have a bad feeling I am kind of like that. I like her videos. I am gonna follow. I don't always remember to follow people or to like things, so if I don't at some point in this video, don't take it personally at all. I forget that that's a thing. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see.
From X616, I got a missed call from your bitch. Only you got me feeling like this.
I like this. Wait. Protagonist mentioned that she ran into trouble when she first entered the enemy's kingdom, but handled it herself. Did I like this in my last video? I don't think so. I love this. This was definitely, I feel like, based off of A Court of Wings and Ruin. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it. A Court of Mist and Fury? It could be either. No, I think it's Wings and Ruin. Let's see. Book things that I don't like. The shorter cover thing is dumb. I hate it. Non-floppy paperbacks should be illegal. That just gives me like 2010 vibes. Yeah, but non-floppy paperbacks, that's just rude. Also, like, the shorter book cover thing is weird. It's just asking for one of them to get bent, and I'm talking about the front one. You know? Things that bookworms do. What do bookworms do? It's the song again. I'm definitely gonna have to mute it. I just realized, like, I'm trying to talk over it, and I'm gonna have to mute this. I'm being so dumb. I'm being really dumb. Okay. Avoiding any more secondhand embarrassment. An empowering moment. I don't know if I do the fist bump, but I feel it. Things I am currently obsessed with. This looks like Draco Malfoy cosplay.
Do you know what's cute?
Oh, I've liked this. I think I've shown this to you guys, though. Oh, let's see other things, then. Let's see.
Alright, so y'all just seen that corny ass shit.
I love it. I deeply love it. Like, when the title of the book gets said at some point in the book, it just hits different. You know, it's corny. I love it. I love it. I am following them. Wait, I think that there's something that I liked about books, you know? Oh, this? Oh, it is a book talk. Look at that. I wasn't sure if it was, but let's I'm not gonna explain it.
In this school, we won't stand for bullying, we won't stand for sexism, homophobia. It's a zero tolerance policy, okay? So there's some of my favourite things. But I'm obviously not talking about you, it's fine when you do it. In this school...
Come on, guys. Like, that's accurate. I will sit there all day and be like, ew, I hate a possessive, gross, overprotective, alpha male kind of dude, and then I'll read a Sarah J. Maas book and I'm just swooning. It's a problem. It's an issue. I still keep doing it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel like what's cool about book talk is it feels like it just doesn't give a fuck. Does that make sense? It's fun because there's just way less disclaimers. It feels, at least this side of book talk that I've seen, like, yeah, we're all trashy readers that read trash books and they're trash and there's really nothing I'm gaining out of this problem. It feels that way. Am I wrong? I could be wrong, but that's what I so far like about TikTok. It just feels like, I mean, maybe there are tons of people in the comments like, you need to read more hard-hitting, intelligent novels. Maybe there are. I just don't read them. I don't see them. I don't know. This is me saying, should I start a book talk so I can talk about trashy books that just are trash? Who knows?
What's the matter?
I'm glad you brought it up because I've been dying to talk about it for a fucking hot minute. First of all,
I feel seen. I feel seen. I do that all the time. I'll be sitting there like, reading just a book, just, oh my god. You know, just dramatic. I'm so dramatic. And my boyfriend maybe is sitting across from me and I'm just waiting for him to notice and be like, do you need to talk about it? Just so I can be like, yes, I do. Thank you for asking. I just realized that those lights were on. And I didn't want those lights on. That's what happens when you film a video for the second time. Things just are confusing. Okay, I'm gonna say let's read. Let's watch one more of theirs and then one other one, and then I think this is done.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. I have never heard someone say so many wrong things, one after the other, consecutively in a row. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Those are some facts. I'm gonna follow her. Let me go back. Let's watch, oh, I love this person's videos. I love their videos. I guess it's technically considered book talk. It's more like Twilight only. Come on. That's Rosalie and Emmett in a nutshell. Rosalie was sitting there like, I'm gonna have a badass existence. I hate men. Men suck. We should just get rid of all men. Ew to men. Never going back to men. And then she sees one really hot, dumb boy getting mauled by a bear, you know? And she just goes, I want him forever. I want him for always. I love that. I don't want you guys to see the trash I look at. Okay, we can look at one of these book talk recommendation videos. Honestly, let me know if you want me to do our book talk recommendation videos worth it, because I've read some of those books and so far I can tell you it's a mixed answer, and I would like to read the rest potentially to see if book talk even knows what they're talking about. I feel like half of what they recommend are books that came out like 3 or 4 years ago, and you know, that's cool too. That's sick. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't tell. Some of the Colleen Hoover, like, I'm not gonna talk about it. Spicy books that understood the assignment. Oh, POV, you ask a hot girl where her favorite books are.
You're an awful person. Maybe, but I'm rich and I'm pretty, so it doesn't really matter. You're an awful person. Maybe.
What does it say about me that I like? Am I a hot girl? Stop. I'm literally kidding. That's just funny, I guess. Book talk books I don't think are worth reading. I'm literally here for the tears. No, I'm here for the tea. I love how, like, shiesty people can be. I really do. I'm here for the gossip, the tea, everything. Are we done yet? What even is that? It's a math textbook. That's accurate, because the first time I ever read, I think it was probably A Court of Mist and Fury in public, I was like, you know, just doing the side eye, like, oh my god, I hope no one's looking at me. And probably before that, I was doing the shunning, but then now it's just full-on psychopath mode, I guess, because I will be reading in public a steamy scene and just keep reading. Like, who does that? Am I okay? I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna just stop. We watched. I think that the last video I made on this was funnier. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually pretty bummed. I know that there's at least 2 jokes that I didn't get to say here. I think one of them was about, like, what court you would see me in. Right answers only. Just leave them in the comments. If you don't get the right answer, that's gonna bum me out. And the other one was definitely about something about balls. Like, I can't believe I'm never gonna go to a ball. And as I was saying it, I realized that what I was describing was kind of a wedding, but I want the experience without the wedding, you know, because planning a wedding sounds stressful. So those are the jokes with no context, and I needed to get them out there because I'm still really bummed that my last video didn't have audio, and I'm even more bummed that my poor, dumb, blue Yeti mic is just not working. She looks like she's working. She's not working. We love that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know how it turned out, honestly. I've been saving sounds more and more often because I think it would be fun to just kind of do it casually. I have a TikTok. I would not call it a book talk. I don't think I would ever completely go over to a book talk style. I might have 1 or 2 videos. I'm not sure. Let me know if that would be a fun thing to see. I think that's what I asked in my last video that I did of this, and I never did anything. So don't expect too much out of me. I know I don't. I set the bar nice and low so that we can all know not to set the bar too high for me. But that's gonna be it for this video today. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me as I figure out all this mic stuff, because this is a whole new ball game too. Snowball game. Wow. So, and thank you to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. Again, if you want to check them out, I have their link down in the description box below, and if you use my code Brittany, you'll get your first box for $9.99, which is just it's a great time. So that'll be it for this video. I love you all so much. I appreciate you watching, and until the next time, I will see you. Yep. Okay, bye.